Number one. McDonald's number one.
Yes.
What's coolest McDonald's, bro?
Anyone know where this is? Alrighty, let's go. You ready? We're on the road.
So we're actually about to head off to Taupo, or Taupo, that's how we would say correctly.
So yeah, we are off and we are gonna go and surprise. We're gonna go and see my family this time, and then we're probably gonna be there for like a week or something. We'll see what we get up to. Don't know. Just heading off
mountain,
now.
apparently. Oh, I haven't done much exploring in Taupo.
And as you've probably seen in my previous video, at least, I've been there once, but my family's there, so I've been there a lot. So it's like the only place I really know. First tip would be to go down to the lakefront, which is the main attraction of Taupo. Important to keep in mind that what you're seeing is not the full lake, you're just seeing a big bay. So if you can get up to a vantage point or drive around, you can see the rest of it, which is really cool. For this walk, you can start from town or you can start from the other end, which is 5 Mile Bay. And there's plenty of places to park all along the walk, and you can walk all the way from town and back, but that will probably take you about 4 hours. We walked from 2 Mile Bay. There's a big sailing club restaurant there in a car park, so if you find that on maps, that's a good place to go, because you can go towards town or you can go towards the other direction, and it's kind of halfway. So you can do a loop of one side and do the other side another day. It's also a cycle path, so if you own a bike or you want to rent a bike, do that. It's a shared path with bikes and walkers. I recommend that you bring some water or some lunch to really enjoy the walk, and there's toilets all along there too, so it's a pretty nice, easy thing to do. The next thing to do would be the street art, which is a really easy, cool thing to do on a cloudy or windy day. It's like right in the center of town. It's easy to find if you just go into town, look for some street art, follow it through. My tip would be to go down the back alleys, because that's where most of it is. So if you see something, go through the back alleys and follow that around. You'll probably see like 20, and they seem to be constantly changing, evolving, adding new ones. So yeah, enjoy. There's lots to see, and it's probably different every time. Every weekend there are markets, so you can find one on Saturday morning and one on Sunday morning. Quick Google search, you'll find it in the center of town, and they're really nice, great things to walk around, see some local art, try some local food. So if you're eating on a budget, you can't really go wrong with pie, to be honest, especially in New Zealand. We went to Paitiki Pies in town, if I'm saying that correct, and they won some awards, and that's like $5 for lunch, so can't really go wrong with that. This is another kind of hack that Ryan had for van life, but also just for getting around. If you're hungry, just get a scoop of chips and share it. Like, it's not perfect.
And it's cheap.
It's cheap. The Kiwi experience.
There's half for Katie.
And we are trying
Blood and guts.
Blood and guts.
Hot chips, tomato sauce, and if it's the right mayonnaise, it should be Best Foods mayonnaise. And sometimes people put grated cheese on it. I don't know.
Good. Let's see if we get cheese.
Some places don't. Oh, it did.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, yum. In Kiwi land we eat a lot of bread.
Yeah, they do.
Mouldy, especially in our culture.
If in doubt, put it with bread.
Make some chip sandwiches. That bulks your meal up.
Oh, that sounds good though. I'm gonna have one of those. Okay.
Yep. Katie's blood and guts experience. Here in Aotearoa.
I love it.
There we go.
So another free thing you can do, which today it's kind of rainy and quiet, but you can watch all the bungee people on the swings go down. So we're at the bottom of the walking path.
Taupo bungee. Oh, I've never been here before. Pretty cool. You can see the bungee right about above Katie's head. It's Boom. There.
Yep.
The bungee.
Yep, it's pretty fun to watch. It's pretty expensive, but if that's something you want to do, then it looks really nice. And it's the perfect thing to do before you go to Huka Falls because it's on the way on the main road for the next turn off. So do this first, then go down to Huka Falls, go and see that, go and see the lookout there, go and see everything down there.
Yeah. Pretty exciting. I want to jump off and do a manu, but hey. If anybody doesn't know what a manu is, well, it's worldwide famous now. Like lemon and pyro, yeah, manu.
Yeah. Here it is. Bungee at the end there.
Yes.
This is swing down here.
Kia ora whānau.
Heyo.
So, Aratiatia tangata, beautiful people.
Bringing you another free tip. So Huka Falls, everyone knows that's in Taupo. So you can walk all the way around that side over there. There's
On
the bridge.
East side of the falls, yeah.
Yep, we're on the west side.
But yeah, beautiful, beautiful spot. The bridge, on the bridge, watching the river. Whoa, just fit into that. Whoa.
We just came from here, which is a track. So if you turn off where it says Huka Falls, like lookout, like you can walk down here and walk all around and walk back up.
Or you can go all the way to the car park where you used to be able to freedom camp. You can't do that anymore.
Nope.
Sadly, well, in the future they may change that. I've got a friend working on changing the freedom camping laws, but at the moment you
now
can't.
it's,
Taupo's banned all freedom camping.
Yep.
Sadly.
And from a local, it used to be a lot bigger. You can see on the rocks where it's really dark, and it used to be way up there, but now like there's been not much rain and they're pumping the water out to Auckland or something, I think I heard.
Because New Zealand's going through a bit of I don't know if it's a drought, but they
dry patch?
Yeah, a dry patch. Not much rain at the moment, so
Yeah.
Katie's right. The water here at the
So
moment
it's
is quite
much
low.
lower than you would expect.
Yeah,
But it's still amazing.
well, it's magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's magic.
So take your time going around this one because
Amazing.
it's really, really amazing.
There is a little secret spot here. I'm not saying where, not going to mention it. I found out another way, that there used to be a way to get down to a cave which is below the falls. There's a small cave and it's right under, well, pretty much right under the waterfall, and you
You can see it over here. There's like a tiny waterfall coming out.
there's a little cave just next to it that goes under the falls.
So that's a little cave that you can actually go into and track down there. But it's really dangerous. By the looks of it, you need gear to get down onto the second track. So better know what you're doing, otherwise don't.
Don't go. I would recommend not going.
Just don't go.
Just don't go.
And then now we're going to go to see the dam release. So that is
At Aratiatia, if
Yes.
that's correct. I think that's correct.
Yeah. That's at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So you can choose, make sure you fit it in. Made it!
Taupo.
We ran, but we made it. And now it's epic. The last place we'd recommend visiting for free, which is I think something that people usually miss out on, is the Botanical Gardens here. There's a lot of really small little trails. The bush and the trees and the flowers and the fauna, they vary so much, and you can really get lost in there. You can walk around for hours. It's really beautiful. I definitely recommend going. So yeah, enjoy those. Definitely do check them out. Another thing I would really recommend doing, but we didn't do ourselves unfortunately just due to the weather, is to go up Mount Tauhara. It's pretty close, it's not very far to drive from town, and you go right up the mountain and you can see, like, for miles, you can see right across to Rotorua, you can see across the whole lake. It's absolutely stunning. The reason we didn't do it is because the weather was terrible, and that means that the clouds were covering everything. So if you see clouds up, and especially around the mountain, if you get up to the top you won't see anything, and it's just not worth doing. I'm going to say that right now. You can go for a climb, but you won't see anything. So do go if you see a clear day, and if you want to see more of how that walk looks like, you can check out my other Taupo vlog. I did go up there and show the view, so feel free to check that out if you want. Otherwise, skip right ahead.
Free stuff on Taupo.
Chess, let's go. We are in the Taupo Library Park, so you can park at the library and walk around the gardens. Yep, so you can park at the library.
Don't use their toilet.
That toilet they charge you for.
Go to the library.
Go to the library across the road.
Behind that.
And walk in and smile, go to the bathroom, come back.
Disabled toilet in the library too. Don't use that. That's a waste of money.
It's pack and save.
Pack and save. That's
We didn't pay for water.
Bottle of water. But Katie likes them too.
Yeah.
and cheesecake. Good serves of cheesecake for like cheap, like
cheap.
$3.
Yes.
Cheap. Yep. Played very equally actually.
Actually, almost.
I actually lost my queen twice to this.
This is a third queen.
This one, and she hasn't played in a very long time. Neither have I, but yeah.
Played in like 5 years.
Yep. But
that was fun. Another free thing to do. If you like losing and winning, yeah. Final tip was to check out the spa park Hotpools. They're really nice, really warm. They are a little bit lower than they used to be, but you can still sit in them, so you may as well. So thanks for watching if you made it to the end. Hope the tips helped. Let me know in the comments if you need any tips or questions or anything, or if you liked it or not. Just let me know, and yeah, enjoy your time in Taupo.